Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel, Defender Guy. I tell you what, I am super excited about today's install video. We've got these tree kickers slash nerf bars from Superatv. I tell you what, these things are just massive, absolute beasts. And I can't be more excited than to finally get these things installed. As you can see, I went ahead and painted them orange to go with the accents. Previous videos, I talked about the roof rack. They'd go ahead and get that put back up there. I apologize for not making that video showing what I've done to extend it and everything, make it fit better. But anyway, let's get this show on the road. Okay guys, so the first thing we actually have to do is we're going to have to remove these factory rock sliders off this machine. It takes a Torx bit, size T40. Again, that's a Torx bit, size T40. And I believe there's just 3 bolts that hold it on, one in the back, one in the middle, and one in the front. So we'll just buzz this off. Okay guys, next we've got about 8 rivets down here I believe we got to get off. I'm just going to drill them off. I'm probably not going to video that just because of all the noise. I don't think anybody really wants to watch just a bunch of drilling. But it looks like I've got 8 that's holding them on, and I'll have to just drill them all out real quick. Okay guys, for this next part of the install, what we have to do, we actually have to remove this factory fender and some of the plastics down here, because there's a bracket down here on the bottom that we have to cut out. This is held on by T30, again Torx bit size T30. Like that. Okay. Next, we're going to remove this bottom panel. These are also T30 Torx bits. Okay guys, just know that whenever you're removing this bottom panel down here, there is a nut on the inside here that is connected to this T30 bit right here. You do have to remove that as well. Okay guys, so we got all that took off. As you can see, right here's the bracket that we have to remove. It's got 3 rivets in it. You just have to pop all those out and get this thing taken off. Okay guys, so after you have those 3 rivets popped out, you literally just have to grab this little bracket and feed it through the fender, and here's what it looks like. And I will say, just real quick, if y'all don't mind, if you're enjoying this video so far, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel, like, and share. Thank you. Okay guys, so now that we have that bracket removed, we are just going to do the complete reverse and get all this stuff popped right back into place. Just make sure you get it back in there exactly where it was to begin with. And then you'll want to reinstall the hardware. please note that this one on the inside is a lot longer with that big washer on it compared to the other 3 down here. Alright, then all you're going to want to do is tighten everything back up. Okay guys, so the next part is going to be reinstalling this factory Fender Flare, and I've actually got somebody that came outside that's wanting to help me. Come on over here and help me. Here, you take care of this ratchet. This is one of my daughters. You can hold that. And I'm going to put this on and you tighten them all down for me, okay? You want to tell everybody hi?
Hi.
I don't know if they can see you or not. You need to come over here in front of that big tire.
Right here?
Yeah. So I'm not going to use, I know y'all seen me use the impact driver to remove this. Definitely not going to put this back on just because this is such a fragile component. I don't want to strip all this plastic and pieces out. You can go ahead and start on that front one, honey.
How do you do it?
You know how to do it.
This?
Yep. Just like that. Yep, this is one of my kiddos. As I said before, I've got 7 of them, so it's never a dull moment around here, I tell you that.
They just got here.
Yeah, here. Put it in there. Hold this with one hand.
Like this?
Yeah, and go this way. And then watch. Just keep going.
This?
Yep, just like that. No, the other way.
Oh, this way?
No, you can't click. Go that way. Yep. This way.
This way?
No, this way.
Yeah, this one that. Like, go like this?
Yep.
What's falling?
Just hold it in there.
And
Like this. Let me show you. And you just do this right here. Yep. Came out.
Like this?
Yep. Alright.
Oh, you can screw it in.
Some of it you can.
So I go like this.
Yeah, man.
That hold it.
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah. Just like that.
Don't let me go like that. I do that.
Yeah, just like that.
Oh, screw it in.
And that's what it's supposed to do. Alright, let me see how tight it is because we don't want to get it too tight. Let me see. Alright, now come do this one. And you can actually hold it like this and just, there you go.
You got it?
Yeah, they're working.
Oh. Did you do all the other sides?
Not yet. Good job. They're doing a good job. good. Now this one.
And then that one, and then all the
Yep.
fast.
Yeah. Faster the better.
I know it's not right yet.
Yeah, try not to lose it out of there.
There.
Double check. Perfect. Now the next one.
That one.
You can get on your knees if you want to. We just got 3 left.
What was that button supposed to do?
It takes the socket off. It's a release button. Let me do that one.
It's kind of easy, like this. And flat. Is it doing it?
Yeah, it's going. Doing a good job. Try to keep that in there straight.
Ow.
We don't want to mess it up. Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
There we go. Try to leave it in there. Like instead of pushing forward, just go to the left and the right, baby.
Like this?
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry. Not used to this.
I know. Like this. See how fast you can go? See if you can do that. Hold it up here like I am. Do it just like I did.
This?
No. See how my hand's holding it?
Right here?
Do you see how my hand's holding it? Now try it.
Like this?
There you go. Watch it go. Look how fast it's going now. Keep it in there straight.
This?
Yes.
Look at that.
Yeah. Alright, let me see how hard it is. You're getting out again. You gotta leave it in there straight. Okay? Like this. You can't be going at it like this. It's gotta be in there straight. Here, you do it.
Like this?
Yep.
Is that like straightening?
Yep. Good job. You're doing a good job. Let's go a little faster if we can, though.
Almost like this.
Just like that. Look at you. You're like a little expert.
I think that should be tight.
Good. Want me to do this bottom one? I'll do this last one.
Thank you. Why is so many mud in it?
Where Mommy's been driving it up and down the road so much. And we're picking it up from the school bus.
Oh, is that like mud also from the little place we went?
No, we cleaned all that out. Alright.
And then
Well,
the engine, there's mud everywhere.
I know, it needs cleaned really good, don't it? That'll be a good job for you and the other kids one day. Alright, well I appreciate you helping me. Are you gonna go down there into the playground and play with the other girls?
Maybe.
Alright. I love you.
Love you too.
Okay guys, so for this next step, we've got to drill 2 2-inch holes. And if you look in here, you will see a factory indentation there and right over here. And that's where you're going to want to put your bit at. And that's where you got to drill your hole. Just like that, and then you want to do the same thing back here. Okay guys, so for the next step after we got done drilling our hose, there's a couple push pins back here. Right, this is the rear passenger inner fender. You can pull these push pins. That'll allow you to pull this plastic back just to give you some better access when we go to install that hardware for that rear tree kicker. Okay guys, one other thing that you're going to have to do is down here, we're still under the passenger front of the side-by-side. You're going to see this right here if you have a XMR series. If you don't have an XMR, it's going to look different. There's actually going to be another bracket here that you have to like pop some rivets and stuff out. But as far as the XMR goes, this piece of plastic down here, it's already got an outline. You don't have to take nothing else off. All I used was a box cutter. You just go right around that line and you just cut this out so that our bracket can fit right up here with these holes in the frame. And we've already got this slot in our factory skid plate, so we're going to be able to do the back side of a boat. The only boat I'm really worried about getting to is going to be the center one, but even with that, I don't think that's going to be a big issue. All right, now I said a while ago, we're in the center of the Max. I was worried how to get to this. No reason to. You literally only have to remove this one bolt here. It is a, let's see here, it's a T30 also. After you take that bolt out, just pop this back, and I mean, easiest access ever right there, so no worries. Okay guys, so real quick, I'm going to talk about this hardware package they send us for the cruise. These right here, this is what's going to hold the front and the rear together for the tree kickers. These M8 1.25 by 60s, these are for the rear and for the middle of the Crew Max. Now these M70s right here, those are going to be for the front. These buttons and these right here are for the end. They will be located right in the center, above the middle bolt where we had cut out in that plastic. That's where they're going to mount at also. And then these guys right here are for the rear section of the tree kicker also. There's two of them for each side. You can't miss it, especially the way the brackets are lined up. What you're going to want to do is install the front first, and I would probably say the rear and then the center, but don't tighten all your hardware down anywhere until you actually get everything lined up the way it needs to go. All right, y'all, so here we go with the first part of the install. We've got our M70 bolt here, and what we're going to want to do is take our tree kicker. I'm going to go ahead and set the middle bracket inside that 2-inch hole that we cut, just to try to help hold it up. Slide this up just like that, and then I'm going to slide this bolt right here through the frame. And then of course we've got our washer and nut for the back side. Go ahead and get this started. Again, don't tighten anything down, leave it loose, because we're going to need to do some adjusting here and there before we tighten them all down, which I know most of y'all already know that. So kind of a weird angle. Well, I don't know. There we go. Alright, so we're at least in there. We got her held up. So here, we're in the center of the Crew Max right here. We're going to take one of our M60s with a locking washer right here. We're just going to come back here, slide our hand back up in here, and stick it right through this hole here. And I'm going to try to switch over to a tripod or something here in just a second, so I can do this. I might just show you all the after clip. Okay guys, so there you can see we got our 10 millimeter. I'm not sure, I think it's a 10 millimeter. It's one of the M60s going through the outside of the center of the tree kicker. Now we're going to move on back and install the rear, and then we'll come up here and we'll attach the two together. And then after that, we'll make sure everything's in place, and we will start tightening everything down and putting all the plastics and stuff back where they are. Okay guys, so I don't have a small enough tripod for this part, but I do want to show you. Right now we're on the rear passenger side. Now those two holes right there is where those short bolts are going to go in, where I showed you earlier. And this right here is the bracket that they go through. I don't really have a small enough tripod to hold the camera up to really show you guys in depth like I should be doing. I'm going to have to try to buy some stuff to make some better videos. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and slap this stuff in there. I may go ahead and do this top one too. That goes up in here where this 2-inch hole is that we drilled out, which bolts into here. It's going to be one of those M60s, and then I will come back and we'll talk about that real quick when I get finished. Okay guys, so I finally got this rear one put on. The two on the bottom is not too bad. This one right here, that is a booger to get on. I'm not even gonna lie, but you drop your factory skid plate and it's 10,000 times easier. I haven't put that on yet, fixing to. After I put that on, I'll go ahead and tighten this side down and we'll see how she turns out. In the meantime, we got another visitor, Princess P over here. What you doing, girl?
Hey.
You wanna say hi?
Hi.
Are you driving Dad side by side?
No.
You're not driving? It looks like you're trying to drive. No. We'll have to go for a ride when I get done, won't we?
Now.
Now? We can't go now. I got pieces hanging off. Alright guys, we got everything nice and tightened up now. We just got to put all our panels and stuff back in. I've only got this one in the center of the max, and then the little splash guard back there by the engine on the passenger rear side. Back here here's our rear splash guard. We got our little push pins to reinstall, and after that we'll be finished. Alright guys, as you can see, these tree kickers look absolutely awesome on this thing. I love them. Just to recap, they are from Superatv. They are the tree kickers / nerf bars for the, I think, like 2016 up to 2023, probably 2024 also. Can-Am Hd10s Cruise for this particular set. Of course, they have them for just the 2 doors also. They mounted up perfect. Again, this is an install also that I feel like anybody could do. As long as you got the proper tools. You do have to have that 2-inch hole saw and some Torx bit sockets. But overall, this wasn't that bad of an install. And I honestly feel like anybody could do it. The next portion of this video, I want to jump over and do the driver's side. But I'm going to do pictures with before and after. That might be better for some viewers to for the install versus watching and having to listen to the wrenches and whatnot, turn and whatnot. But yeah, stay tuned, and as always, I hope you guys have a great day. Please like and subscribe to my channel, share the video with your friends, family, and I appreciate you. We'll see you. Okay guys, that's a wrap for this video. Overall, this was a very successful install, I feel like. There was a couple hiccups that we ran into. One thing to note, that passenger side is going to be a whole lot harder than the driver, because whenever you go to install that rear main boat for the tree kicker back there, you have to battle with the gas tank. This side, on the driver's side, there's no gas tank. It's nothing but open field, feels like. So keep that in mind when you're working. If you guys have any questions or concerns, just reach out to me. I don't mind to help you out. And I hope you took something away from this video. Again, if you don't mind, like, subscribe, share with your buddies. Appreciate you.